Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm High Priestess Elif. For those of you who are new to my channel, I am a medium, so I channel spirit. Most of my message is me translating impressions, messages, and so forth from spirit about your situation. Okay? So, everything that I say is part of your message. I always ask that you settle into your intuition and ask your guides and keepers to guide you through this reading, to help you to know and recognize if it is actually your reading, what is meant for you and what is not. It's a collective reading. It's not going to fit for everyone. You need to trust your intuition. Okay, and to my regulars, to my subscribers, for those of you who are always here to support me, it's so good to be back and connecting with you. I know I've been quiet for a little while, and I do that from time to time. I always check my energy before I come and do readings and bring messages. What I'm wanting to do for you guys today is I want to take a look at what's going on in your person's life, and what is it that your person dreams of having with you. Not what they're going to do, not what they're planning to do, but what is it that they find themselves, if they do, find themselves daydreaming about having with you, or fantasizing about like things that they'd like to do with you, or say to you, or have with you. That's what I want to take a look at. Sometimes we wish we could have certain things with a person, but we don't have the courage to actually go out to make it happen. That's what I'm looking at today. I'm going to do 3 separate piles. So you need to pick a pile between 1, 2, and 3. And then I'm going to be reading what comes through for you based on that. Okay. For those of you interested in a personal reading, we have a problem with people pretending to be readers and then scamming people. And I don't want that to happen to you guys. So if you are interested in getting a personal, my email address is in the description box below. It's info@evolvewithelif.co.za. That is the only email address that I arrange or schedule bookings via. Not my social media accounts, none of the others. Okay. So, I think that's it. Those are all the notifications. As I said, take a few deep breaths, settle into your intuition, and ask your guides and your keepers to guide you. And if you need to pause to choose a deck, then please do so. Let's see. I'm going to be using the Spirited Tarot. Okay. So, this is what it looks like. Let's see. And then that's going to be pile 1. Pile 2, I'm going to use the Dragon Tarot. And so that's what it looks like. Pile 3. I'm going to use the Tattoo Tarot, so that's what it looks like. Okay. Right. Okay. Let's see. Thank you, Spirit. For pile 1, we want to take a look at what is happening in pile 1's person's life. The person that my pile 1s have in mind. What is happening in their lives at the moment? So obviously this is for those of you who are not in contact. Or you might be, but you don't really know what's going on with them. They're not really sharing those details. And then what is it that my pile 1's person dreams of when Like, what is it that they fantasize about or dream about? Okay. What's going on in Power One's person's life? Okay, so Spirit is saying, Power One, your person, they've been fighting major battles. They've been feeling very, very burdened in certain situations and where they find themselves. But they are determined to have victory. And Spirit says they will have victory. And they're starting to realize more and more that they can have victory and that victory is theirs. Spirit is also saying that they've been very quiet, they've been sort of withdrawn, they've gone inward, taken time for rest and restoration, so that they can deal with what it is they need to deal with. Also, for some of you, Power One, there's been no contact. This person's not reached out to you, and you are wondering why that is. They've not messaged, they've not spoken to you, and you wonder if they've forgotten about you. And Spirit is saying, no, they haven't. They just realize that they need to focus in on and have no distractions what it is that has been their responsibility to focus in on, which has been this burdensome situation. But they do feel that once they've done that, they will be able to move forward and progress. They are still not clear about what the right decisions are to make or what the right moves are to make. They are invested in many, many places emotionally. I think that's why this person feels so burdened, because they feel like that it's the right thing to do. They're not invested there because they want to, it's because they feel it's the right thing to do. Okay. Yeah, so this could be a long-term partner, a marriage, but they're feeling very passionate about having the outcomes that they want. And they are feeling that they really want to reach out to you and communicate and share with you where they are. But they are feeling guarded. They actually just want to come towards you, see you, speak to you. But they're still feeling very guarded. They don't know if that, is the right decision for them. If they're going to end up being rejected and hurt. Okay, so there is still some emotional immaturity here that your person has to grow emotionally, and that's why they make the decisions that they make and they do what they do, because they are still very emotionally young. There are childhood traumas and issues, and that have stunted their emotional capacity, and they find themselves constantly trying to work through that. Now let's take a look at what is it that your person dreams about when it comes to you. The person spends a lot of time thinking about the devastation of this having to reject this connection, because they were already committed elsewhere, and they regret breaking your heart. They regret doing whatever they did here that's caused both of you so much sadness, that they spend a lot of time grieving that and thinking about that. They miss their friends. So what Spirit is showing me is, for some of you, this relationship never really took off. It didn't have the chance to take off because of where they were already stuck and invested. They needed to close out a connection to be able to come towards you, and they didn't do that, and therefore things fell apart. But they really want reconciliation. They want to reconnect with you, and they want to have that beautiful friendship that they had back. So they see themselves coming to clarity, letting you know how confused they feel and where their doubts are, and you just comforting them and letting them know it's okay, and them having the courage then to let go and move away from this, and you just embracing them without any questions asked, without any judgment, without expecting any reparation, as if you've just forgiven it because you love them, and you guys just living happily ever after. That's what your person dreams about. That things are just miraculously going to work out perfectly, yeah. That the connection with you is going to be the one relationship in their lives where they don't have to earn anything, where they are just accepted and embraced as just being who they are, for who they are, because it's real love. That's what your person fantasizes and dreams about when they think of you. Okay. Right, pile 1, that's your message. If it resonates, let me know in the comments below. And then, as I said, if you're interested in a personal reading, my email is in the description box below. Let's move on. Pile 2. Thank you, Spirit. Pile 2's person. What's going on in Pile 2's person's life? And what is it that Pile 2's person dreams of when they think of my Pile 2's? What is their dream, their daydream, their fantasy when they think of Pile 2? Alright, let's look at what's happening in their lives. Oh, there's lots of betrayal that they're experiencing. And they don't seem to feel that they are winning, eh? They feel that no matter what they try, whatever the situation is that they're in, there's a lot of secrets and lies. And your person is wondering if they've made the right choice. They've made the right choices. They're struggling with anxiety, depression, sleepless nights. This is mental health issues. They're in turmoil. They're not in a healthy situation here, and they realize that they need to make a choice. But sure, they don't know if they've made the right choices this far. But things are not looking good for them. What is it that Pile 2's person dreams of when they think of my Pile 2? They think of being financially abundant and stable, and being able to take care of you, and to let the world know that you are everything that they've ever dreamt of. They want healing in the connection with you. They want their wish fulfillment with you. They see you being everything they've ever wanted. They want they want this deep emotional connection to come into maturity with you. They want to make the choice that they need to make so that they can be with you. They fantasize about being that person. They fantasize about being that person that can offer you everything that you deserve. They fantasize about being emotionally balanced so that they can offer you a strong emotional connection. So they can offer you their heart and their emotions. They want a new passionate beginning with you. Yeah. They want a new passionate beginning with you. and they want equal give and take. They fantasize about being free, about setting themselves free from what has been for them, which is very, very toxic. This person looks to me like they made a choice, and they're realizing day by day that the choice they made has just brought them more heartache and drama and stress. They fantasize that they made a different choice, and that instead they're living their lives out with you, pile 2. So what Spirit is saying to me for pile 2, many of you, your person is not sure that they even have a chance with you anymore. So for some reason they don't think there's an opportunity. They feel that they made their choice and now they've got to live with it. And so they definitely feel stuck. Moving on to pile 3. Thank you, Spirit. We want to know what is going on in pile 3's person's life. And what is it that pile 3's person dreams about when they think of pile 3? What is it that they dream about? What is it that they fantasize about having with pile 3? Okay. This person of yours is very, very sad. They're heartbroken. They're grieving a loss. And I think it could be you. Let's see. Okay. So what's happened here is this person had a idea of something, a connection or a relationship with someone, and that wasn't so. That wasn't real. And they came to realize that actually it was just a disaster, lots of secrets and lies. And they worked on it for a long time and they invested a lot into it, and they feel like they wasted their time and their investment. They shouldn't have made it. They want to share this with you. They want to speak with you about this. Why don't they? Because they think that you're happy. You're happy being on your own. You don't want to be troubled with this drama. You don't want to be troubled with their story. They made their choice. They made their decision. And you're happy on your own. You're not interested in their drama. Your life is good. They see your life being very good. They don't want to give up on love though, but they feel as though they've lost big time. They lost you, and this fantasy, this idea of this other person has completely collapsed. For some of you, this is a marriage. Okay, so what is it that pile 3's person fantasizes about when they think of my pile 3's? They see themselves walking away from this toxic connection, releasing themselves from their addictions, their self-imposed bondage. So pile 3, your person feels they've made the decision they made because of their addictions and because of their codependence. But they see themselves being completely free from that, coming towards you, a new person, a strong person, setting themselves free from this emotionally burdensome and toxic situation, cutting things out that don't serve, coming and expressing everything to you that they've ever wanted to say, having the opportunity for a new stable beginning and offering you that. Changing the things in their ego that have caused issues here, and having happily ever after with you, having abundance, just being joyful and having the life that they've always wanted. seeing themselves being strong enough to do this. What Spirit is showing me is that this is your person's fantasy. This is what they dream about. So what does that tell us, people? That they don't believe that they have the strength or that they are good enough to actually be this and to do this, which is probably why they chose this lower vibrational energy in the first place. Perhaps they believe that's what they deserve and that they don't deserve you and this happiness that they can have with you. And you know what, when that's people's belief, it doesn't matter how much access they have to all that they deserve. They won't come into vibrational alignment with it, because your belief is what holds you apart from what it is you desire. So you just have to accept that that is where they are, and until they choose to make a different decision, it's almost as though this person believes that relationships, you can't expect to be happy relationships. They all turn out like that in the end. So that's your person's belief, pile 3. Thank you so much, guys. I trust that you've enjoyed these readings and they brought you the answers that you need. Do what is best for you. Love and light to you. And as I said, if it resonates, please comment. And don't forget to like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, click that subscribe button. If you're interested in a personal reading, my email is in the description box below. Love and light, and I will see you guys next time. Bye now.